Hi, Peter. You know what? I have an idea. It is probably the security settings, but here's the first. There's about three or four things you can do, and I'm going to show you the first few here, and I'll show you what it is. In your pages, we have a link to this link right here about line 24, which goes to the Bootstrap CDN, which is a content delivery network for the Font Awesome 3.2.1, that version of Font Awesome. Now it's an HTTP address. So the very first thing you can do is this one right here. You can just select this entire link like so. Do the, well, I'm just going to copy it first. Go to Edit, Find and Replace. Entire current local site, source code, and then down here, paste in the link that we copied. But change the HTTP to HTTPS. Okay. That's going to add a level of security. The reason why you might be getting an issue with IE depending on the security settings is because it's loading in an external file from a non-secure site. So give that a shot first. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the replace all, like so. And yep, it's going to run through all your pages and change all the links in there for you. Okay, now let me just see, let's make sure it worked in this page here. Sometimes when you have a page open and you use find and replace, it doesn't actually update it. No, it didn't. You see how it's not updated in here because I left the page open, right? And probably this one here as well. No, that's a different site. So I'm just going to close it, do the edit, find and replace again, and then replace all once again. Yes, and then it's going to pick up the page that I actually had open. Okay, so give that a shot first. Okay, the other thing I was going to suggest, if that doesn't work, because this is definitely the quickest and easiest, is we can actually go to the Font Awesome website, download the entire Font Awesome package, and then load it into the site. And the reason I don't do that by default is because when you go to update Font Awesome, if you're loading it from the Content Delivery Network, all you have to do is update the link. It's a lot faster. The other thing is, when using content delivery networks, what happens is, especially with Bootstrap and Font Awesome and jQuery, is I'm not sure if you know how the content delivery networks work. Is there's basically servers all over the world, and if I'm in, the West Coast, and someone else and the server's located on the East Coast, and I go to visit your website, it's going to load the Font Awesome style sheet from the location that's closest to me, so that the files will actually load a little bit faster that way. And it also takes a little bit of pressure off your own server. So